Alright folks, welcome to Street Motor Talks. This is a quick video about the new Royal Enfield Himalayan, the 2021 version, the one which has been gaining a lot of traction due to its tripper navigation. So that's not the only thing that has changed on this. There's a whole lot of other changes as well. So let's start from the front. So up front, this is the headlight casing, and as you can see that this is now painted in black. It is a black finish. The reason is that many users, they complained about it, that this would actually reflect the sunlight. Whenever you have sunlight from here, it would cause a lot of glare, so they have painted this black. And the next thing is this small windscreen. It is redesigned, although it retains a similar shape of what it used to have, but then they have redesigned it, and that is primarily to incorporate this, that is the tripper navigation. We'll come to this point a bit later in the video. Let's go on the side first. So this particular part of the frame wherein mount your jerry cans over here, so this has been shortened. Earlier it used to be coming up down straight and then it would go straight down here, so this has been tapered towards the inside, and that's because of the feedback that Royal Enfield has received from its Indian and international customers, that this part would actually hit their knees, so they have modified this. And the front blacked out portion that you're seeing, that again comes from the feedback from the customers, so it's a good thing to see that Royal Enfield actually incorporates all the feedback that it gets from its customers. Now on this side here is another change, so that is the heat shield of the exhaust. It comes in black paint now. Again, this is not a functional thing. There is absolutely no feedback from the customer that was required, but again, just to make it go through with all the aesthetics of the motorcycle, they have done this. And I love this part. I mean, I do not know whether this was existing in the previous one or not, but then this Himalayan badging, I just love this thing, the way they have mentioned the badging over here. And the next change is over here with the seat. So the seat is slightly thicker, and the cushioning that they have used is slightly towards the firmer side. The previous one was very soft, and due to that thing, the seat used to bounce, and that again from the customer feedback, they have changed it. It's a little bit firmer. Again, it retains its softness, but then it's slightly firmer, and it does provide a little bit more support to the riders over the long journeys. Now let's move back to the rear. Let me take this bag out. Let's keep it down here. So this is the next change that they have. So earlier, this particular mounting plate used to be slightly higher. I believe it was somewhere till here, but then that used to cause some problems for the pillions whenever they climb up on the motorcycle, or even the rider, the legs would used to hit this. And they have reduced the height of this, and they have given a plate on top of this thing. So if you want, you can mount your tail bag, or you can even mount your GV top boxes, any other top box for that matter, from any brand. And the maximum load capacity, as you can see it here, is 7 kilos. So it can carry loads of 7 kilos. Again, keep in mind that that will include the weight of your top box and the fittings that it would come with. Here is the complete look. I am not very sure, but then I got to know from one of my trusted sources that they have changed the rollover sensor thing as well, because earlier if the bike would tip up to like 35 degrees, the rollover sensor would cut off the ignition, and now it will not. I mean, it can go further down. As far as what I have got to know from my sources at Royal Enfield, I cannot comment on the authenticity of that news. And here is a complete look of the motorcycle. Let me now show you the tripper navigation, the main talking point of this. So let me just turn this on one more time for you. So there it is. It's pretty bright the way you get it on a Meteor 350. Again, there are many people who have complained about the brightness of this thing, because in the night it glows a lot and it does cause a bit of glare. So time will tell when we get to ride this motorcycle. And again, this is just like the Meteor. This does not get any fancy phone connection bits, like cannot see your caller ID and all those things, messaging and all. It is just for the navigation, and that's it. There are multiple colors which have come up. You can see the name of this color. I'm very bad with names, I'm really sorry for that, but then yeah, you can see the name of this color on the screen right now. And on the engine front, absolutely no changes. It's still the same 411cc, making about like 25 bhps and 30 newton meters of torque. And again, this engine is more like a tractor. It has power all throughout the rev range, and that's what makes it so happy to be taken off the surface as well. So here it is, my dear friends, the new 2021 Royal Enfield Himalayan with the trip navigation and some other changes. I hope you guys liked the video. In case if it did, do give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and acquaintances. I'll see you again during the ride video. See ya.